right, well, hello and welcome back. What has to be considered, I would imagine, the game of the week here. I mean, number one versus number two, what else can you say? We're a little bit early because both teams, it was Florida's idea, and Houston said they would be down. But let me make the lobby because music is loud and I don't want it. Uh, so we're going to make the lobby. We're going to start a little bit early because both teams, like I said, Florida's idea, both teams agreed to it. Said they want to do a quick pre-game interview, maybe talk some trash, maybe whatever, but just kind of get the feelings, get the confidence out there before the game starts. So, out of the way, we'll start looking at things now. The idea was thrown out there to do the interview early, but I don't have a response from one of the teams on that, so in a holding pattern on that. But either way, we can go through these now, and then if we do the interview at 8 itself, then, won't be delayed because we've already gone through all this. So on screen, you can see the scenarios, including the last result. As I don't know, mentioned a couch. I don't know if he actually mentioned it. Because Miami won last night, you can see literally everything is grayed out. None of it can happen anymore except Florida. So this is the one thing that still matters concretely for Prism. Obviously, that last game, both teams wanted to win because it makes their path for next week easier. Okay. I did get a response, so I think we're going to do that in just a second, but we'll jump through this. The one thing that is left, basically games matter. Games matter, but as of right now, what matters for this week, like literally, absolutely, things will be locked in, is if Florida win this game, they clinch playoffs, and they take number one in the standings. If Houston win, that's a big step towards the number one seed because that's a 2-game lead, and that holds them number one. All right, and I will mention before we get to things, because Boomer wants to, it's a bit early. He said the next game, I'll mention it. It's not this game, whatever, but after Erie's game, there will be the RCS tryouts. Remember that. Okay. One team's not quite ready for it yet, so we'll keep stalling and we'll be good. But there you go. So reminder of that, the Boomer does want to do his tryout after the Erie game, which will be the one after this one. So it'll be like 9:45, 10 p.m. probably, Eastern time. About 2 hours. So you can plan around that. So now we're just going to stall a little longer, and as soon as I am told that one team is good, we'll do that. But yeah, so basically, Vinland winning means that they are winning in next week. Or if, well, actually, Vinland might just be winning in. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think Vinland have to win to clinch next week, because they play Miami next week. And so if they lose, that means Miami win, so they can't lose as well. So there you go. I think Vinland are going to be winning in. I think OKC need a win, and then they need at least Vinland to win, because they need Miami to lose. But then they need Kyoto to get at least one loss. So that means if Kyoto lose tomorrow to Havana, that's already met. They just need Vinland to win. But if Kyoto win tomorrow, then they need Kyoto to lose next week as well. Lincoln are in the same boat as Vinland. They are win or that happening. Florida, if they win here, they're in. If not, then they'll be in the same boat as Lincoln and Vinland, win or help. And then LA and Round Rock, I believe, can both be eliminated. A lot easier for LA. They're losing out. While the other Round Rock, who won this week, will need a loss and teams to win. So there you go. that's kind of what we're looking at. No extra teams will be added because chaos, wave lost, and all right. I will check in again with the first team because now the second one is good. Bet. Okay, so I will move these people somewhere. Trying to find what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Where is it? This. Okay. And I will be back in just a moment for an interview. And we are now back. Representatives, we have Vice from Florida and Ezio from Houston. First thoughts, how are we feeling going into this game?
Good. Confident.
She's gonna be
Underprepared.
light work. Easy. Oh god, Ezio's a bum.
Yeah. Top 3 in every stat but shots.
That's why you're on my team for RLCS quals.
Year.
If I had to ask, why are both of you going to win this game?
Go ahead, Ez.
You
I'll,
want me to
I'll
go
let the
ahead
loser go
first?
first. I'll let the loser go first. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, honestly, Vice, he's a backboard demon. That's kind of all he's got. He gets angles and he has doubles. That's about it. Samu, double commits. That's about it. Noriko, I can't say anything about him. He's better than me. But the other two, I mean, we got it on lock. I think I've been blocking all of Vice's shots since 2018, so
All right.
I'm still ready for it.
Am I gonna go? First of all, Ezio's the only one on that team that's worth anything. I'm gonna be honest. Koa, every game I've watched, he's been kind of iffy, so we can just take advantage. If I see him jump against Matt, it's wraps. Absolutely cooked. Boss is solid, but without beef, he's kind of useless. That's a duo that needs to be on the field together. They do nothing. So I'm not worried about him. It's just Ezio.
All right, I was going to ask if you had to pick the best player on the team, but I think you did both say it. Ezio and Noriko, it sounded like. But if you had to predict a series score, assuming you're both winning, but how many games?
3-0.
3-1. I think they'll take at least one.
Charity or earned?
Earned. I mean, they're not a bad team. Obviously, they got kind of dusted by OKC, but Code was a demon. Code was a demon on that, and they couldn't put the ball in the net. They missed so many shots, so I don't think they'll miss as many as that series. So they'll probably take at least one.
No, but on a real talk, I think honestly this might go game 5.
Game 5 would
But like
be.
we are game 5 demons. We haven't lost a game 5 yet.
I don't think we've been taken to game 5. Wait, no, we did. I think.
Yeah, against
Miami.
Yeah, by Miami. They took us to game 5 too. So I think it'll be a close one. I think game 5 realistically, but I think more than likely it'll be a 3-1. Just because we both have solid teams that play a lot off of momentum. So it'll come down to that.
All right, and then final words before we jump into this one. Any final message you have for the other team?
I mean, it's all love, but right now, for the next 30 minutes, it's on. Reps, no holds bars. I'm gonna demo you every time I have a chance.
You're gonna have to catch me, slow ass bitch. So I ain't worried. No, good luck. Have fun. These games are gonna be fun. I mean, if we win, we clinch playoffs. I think our next 3 weeks, other than Doggo's team, pretty easy. So we have what is it, Round Rock Rednecks or something? 3-0 sweep. Mafia 3-0 sweep. So either way, I feel like both our teams are going to be number 1 and 2, so I'm not too worried. So I think we'll both be at the top at the end, anyways.
Yeah, I think we have a little bit harder of an end schedule. I think we still need to play Round Rock, Otakus, and then the Vikings. Maybe one more
Otakus are
team.
demons. Otakus
The
are
Otakus
demons.
have. I don't know why they lost so many in the beginning, because they're always
They've
not a
only
bad
had one
team.
Didn't
team
have the
together.
roster.
Oh,
Yeah, we're the
really?
only team they played full roster, and they took us to Game 5, and it was a hard-fought game.
I think they had full against us and also took us to 5.
Okay. Yeah, so
first 3 weeks.
2 top dogs both got taken to Game 5.
Yeah. All right. Well, love to hear the confidence. Love to hear the respect. I'll let you guys go to your comms. Good luck, and we'll see one of you after it's done.
Yes, sir. Good luck, guys.
Look,
All right. Yep. And there they go. Now let me send the info. And we can go to our ooh, that's not the right stats. That is not the right game. Hold. There you go. That's the right stats. Had to swap that real quick. You're late, Lemon. Couch, they did a quick pre-game interview. It was Florida's idea. They wanted to do a quick back and forth at the beginning of it. So, talk to both teams. Had Ezio and Vice in here talking same time. I love to see it, honestly. Love to hear the content. This is true. Listen. It was Samu's idea because 1 versus 2. Maybe we think about it for playoffs. My idea was maybe like we get a quote from each team before. But otherwise, absolutely not needed. Not needed. It's just a fun content idea. Yeah, you did hear the predictions from both teams. At least Florida first started out with the confidence saying 3-0. But then after that, Hornets came in a little more reasonable, said 3-1. Florida said realistically, and then Vice came back, said realistically, Game 5, probably a 3-1 because both teams like momentum. And I think that's true. I think you look at the teams on paper, you feel like they should go to Game 5. You look at the results, Houston haven't had many Game 5s. Florida not many either. Mentioned Kyoto. You can see versus the Wave versus Miami. So they've had a couple more on there. I will mention Miami took both these teams to 5. Crazy. Like that, I guess. But yeah, I think we'll see. Could be a quick one. Could be a banger. We hope for the latter, but we will see. It looks like we have everybody in, and let's get to it. The stakes are clear. Okay. I think we're good. They joined, and I immediately got the DC symbol, and it looked framey. But I think we're good. That was terrifying. I cannot lie. But Ko already in the air, beat by Matt. Winner gets number 1. If that's Florida, they also lock in playoffs. And Samu, the perfect start, makes it 1-0. 12 seconds in. What a shot. Just gets up, puts it down. Boss going for the classic squishy save from him. But it's classic because he doesn't get it most of the time. Doesn't get it there. Has to watch it swoosh by him. Same over to the side again. Vice going to track it. He'll take it up to the ceiling. Actually drove by. Now going to slow it down. Trying for the pass, but Koa, big 50. This will get to the back wall. Matt plays it out to the side. Ezio on it again, but 50'd away. Now Boss getting it, trying to get it forward. Cut out well by Samu. He'll slow play. He'll flick. Trying to look for Vice, but Koa just jumps it. Clears it into the corner. Now up to the ceiling again. Big from you, Panda. This one out away. Now out towards the side. Vice. Big touch forward. Ezio out to the left. Boss gonna catch it back. Trying to 50, but Samu dives in. Trying to make it awkward, but Ezio has time. Just bangs a clear away. Forces Vice into a save. Was a simple one, but now the pressure builds. Ezio, another shot saved by Samu. Boss 50'd again by Vice. Boss, second touch. Just sets up Matt. And he'll get another clear out. Ezio. Up under. Koa not going to find a touch. Boss going to find a clear off the side. Boss, another big touch forward. Koa steals the corner. Pass off the back wall. Ezio can't reach it, though. Has to knock it back to Boss in the corner. Boss past one, past the second. Around the outside, needs one more touch, but Matt gets in the way. Now Vice and Ezio, 1v1. Vice doesn't have boost, trying to slow play. Pops it over him. Crossbar will deny. And Boss will get a clear. Not going to extend the lead, at least for now. 2 minutes gone, still that first goal holding. Ezio, big touch away. Samu going to be able to hit it off the side while trying to double, just not quite able to reach it. Koa going to catch. Ezio plays it to the side. Samu, another high pop. That beaten by Boss. Samu already in the air, off the sidewall, but just doesn't have the boost to follow. Koa low in the boost tank as well, just trying to pressure towards the net. Works it to Ezio, blocked by Matt. Wasn't the most threatening shot, but it could have been a problem had Matt not reacted, but he did. Now he sets up Vice, but Ezio on the end of that save as well. Samu already in the air. Koa doesn't have boost, but will get a clear. Should be free from Florida, though. Noriko up to Samu, just missed into the corner. Now from the corner, this one played out. Boss, save from the back wall. Samu, down from the ceiling. Matt, shot on target, but Koa doesn't need boost. He gets up, and he clears it away. 2.5 minutes later, still 1-0. Florida have looked threatening. Houston have looked threatening. It's been back and forth, but no one has found another goal through. Koa, pass off the back wall. Vice alone, but he reads Boss, and he gets it away. Now Matt has time. Flick for Samu. Koa wins the challenge. Ezio catching up to it again. This one dropping down. This one passed across Koa off the post. Vice, one touch. He'll get another. But that one right at Ezio. Florida not able to break their half. But Houston not able to break the goal line either. Koa trying to center, but no one there. Vice bumped by his teammate, but did get a pass out. Boss drops it down. Look for another. Gets beat. Vice, another one on target. Koa dunked by Samu, just keeping it in this final third. But Ezio, wide path, big pass. Knocked back down by Koa. Ezio grabbed the mid boost. Now off the corner. Boss there. Off the crossbar. No one able to shoot. Vice another clear. Ezio trying to read it. Vice will win it past him towards the net. Koa able to make a save. 1 minute to go. Houston still trailing by 1. The defense has come up huge for both teams, but especially Florida keeping the clean sheet. Vice jumps another pass. That one down wide. Eats away more of this clock. 45 seconds now. Boss trying to pass, but no one there except Vice. He'll play off the side. Can't double. Koa, another just bang on target. Hoping for a mistake, but none there. Samu over to Matt. They get it down into the yellow half. Koa, another flick. Samu cuts it off. Boss, big bang forward. Matt finally misses, but Vice right behind him. Ezio trying to center. One more touch. Koa right into Ezio. I think it might have been through, but sometimes momentum betrays you. It stays 1-0. That one on target. Ezio will save right to Samu. He'll play it forward again. Koa trying to find Boss, but Boss is low on boost. Vice beats him to it. Actually, that's Matt. This is Vice. He'll get a second to beat Ezio. Matt, high pop, forces a save, forces the ball, dropping and down. The Florida Ospreys take game 1. Actually, wait, we need to show stats. There you go. There are your stats. Can't forget it. What a first game. It is Florida who come out on top here. 1-0. Defense, the story of that first one. Ooh, I almost wrote down that wrong. No. Other team. There you go. But now we load in. This isn't a best of 1, it's a best of 5. That's 1 down for Florida, but they need 2 more. So now we move. Game number 2. Florida starting out with the offense again. Now this one centered across. Boss playing it out to the side again. Now this one forward. Boss knocks it down. Vice there. Right back into Boss. Matt catches up. He'll cut. He'll try to flick just off the post. Vice will pop it straight up in the air again. Trying to pitch it out. Samu there. Samu can't quite connect. Similar to game one, but a little bit more challenging of an angle. And this time doesn't connect. Boss trying for the back pass. Almost pinches into his own net, but Ezio is there. He'll break the halfway line. Florida, though, surge forward again. Samu just a hair off from that one. Vice recentering again. Ezio, one pop out. Samu already in the air. Boss knocking it away. Noriko pops it up. Koa gets bumped. Ezio has to go. Can't find it, but it's high off the crossbar, and Boss will get out. Big dunk. This one dropping out. Samu low boost. 50'd by Koa. Vice can grab the mid boost and get back. Matt his corner. Now he'll pop it up. He'll stay with it. He'll try to go for another, but Boss knocks it away. Still, that could set up Samu. He tries to go low. 50's over to Matt. Pass to Vice. High off the crossbar again. Samu the follow. Pass off the back wall. Vice will jump. He'll stall, but he can't shoot. Eventually, though, it does fall to Matt again. Florida set up. So much pressure. But Matt maybe a little too patient on that one, and eventually Koa gets in the way. Ezio gets a clear. Minute 40 gone, still scoreless. Goals coming at a premium already in this series. Samu trying to win it forward. Koa right up at Boss. He'll try for a shot. I think it was high, and Matt knocks it away. Ezio not able to find that one. Boss into the corner. Ezio towards center. Samu gonna send it away. Now Koa back forward again. Samu off the side wall. Matt up high in the air. Samu down off the side wall. Florida have been connecting. They've been dangerous, but they can't find that last shot. As we're approaching the halfway point, although Vice finally breaks through. We've seen Houston's passes get intercepted. This one, more than the last. Boss tries to drop it down. Koa is backwards. Vice just shoots it. And the last man cannot save. It is 1-0 Florida again. And now Houston, pressure is on. You don't want to drop to match point, but you haven't been able to score yet. And now you need to find one to tie it. Boss gets one touch away. Low boost, he's going to try to stay with it, but Samu forces it out. Matt up high to the ceiling, taken by Ezio. Low tank, he'll try to follow. He'll get a second, but right at Vice, and he'll pop it away. Matt can't find one. Vice still under it. Boss 50 high in the air. Ezio gonna be the first one to that. Matt left alone, no boost. Ezio runs out as well, but that one's right down to Koa. He'll shoot. Vice will save. Ezio trying for the follow. Samu beats him there. The line holds for the Ospreys. Still 1-0. Now Matt tracking it down. Ezio pinched down from the ceiling. Koa out towards the right wall. Ezio gonna catch, gonna cut. Now gonna work downfield. Vice will catch. He'll try to cut. Koa just barely able to send it out to the right side. Now around. Boss trying to center it off the sidewall. Matt just high. Koa catches. Matt cuts in, takes it away. Samu beat by Ezio. Ezio gets bumped up to the ceiling. I don't think he can follow. Vice cuts it away anyway. Koa gonna cut. Boss behind him. Koa just so close. Got that dunk, but it hits the post. Instead of the back of the net, and again it stays stuck at 1-0. Koa, that touch is backwards though. Matt forward to Vice. He can't find the touch, but it's in anyway. The fake was enough. Vice can't shoot it, but the presence and the bump make Boss miss. 2-0 Ospreys. 1 minute to go. Ezio out to the side. Matt gonna pop up. Houston need a goal soon here, but maybe it's just Florida again. Right back at Vice. Boss will get a dunk. This could be an opening, but they need a quick shot. Boss gonna pop it up in the air. Ezio there. Double commit, but Florida win the challenge. Vice past midfield, dropping for a reset. Can't quite find it. Koa will get a save. Matt will get another shot. Ezio a slight clear. Gets a 50 as well. Samu catching up though. Beats him to the next one. Koa around the outside. Knocked down. Boss off the left side again. Ezio trying to catch up. He can't find it. Samu can. 3-0. And it's going to be match point. The Florida Ospreys have not been the #1 team on the standings for a real long time, but they want that spot. In fact, they have never been. Houston have been #1 since week 3. Lincoln and Vinland held the spot in the first 2 weeks before that. But now it is the Florida Ospreys trying to steal that honor away. After game 2, they have won 2 in a row. They have not conceded a goal. And they have set their challenge. Can Houston equal it? This is the challenge. Win 3 in a row. Houston, they said they haven't been to many game 5s. They need to find one here, or else they're going to find their first loss. There are the 2 options here. Panda mentions both. Reverse sweep, perfect sweep. Of course, we could see a lot of things in between, but let's see. Loading in game number 3. Oh, is someone not in, I'm assuming? Yep. Matt wanted to change car, I'm guessing, because he left and then rejoined. And now we're good. Loading in game number 3. Florida 1 away from the playoffs and a top spot on the standings. Houston need to get into gear here. Looking like the Texans just not quite able to get it done on offense. This one sent back. Boss trying to follow it up. He'll take from the sidewall. Trying to follow it. Gets to the crossbar. Vice blocks it to the side again. Now Matt, beat by Ezio. Good pressure from Houston, but can they break through? That one on Koa's nose, but bad angle. Couldn't find a shot from it. Boss into the corner. Hunting for demos. Won't find any. And Samu, a clear all the way down to the yellow corner. Koa gonna take it from the back wall. Taken by Boss, but hit right at Matt. Luckily an awkward bounce, and Ezio has a free play. But he just knocks it right back down to Samu, who finds Vice. That one into the Houston corner again. Boss takes low. Ezio gonna take over, but he's slow. Matt's there first, and Vice scores. Boss, a little bit too calm with that one. Just drops it down and leaves it. Ezio didn't know to go, didn't go fast enough, and just gets dusted. And the Florida Ospreys have a lead again. They have scored first in every game. They have not conceded in any game. Currently 5-0 in goals on the series. This one will get set. Played across, falling to the side, up to the ceiling, bouncing down. Ezio looked for a 50, won't find it. It's right at Koa anyway. Ezio looked for a bump, couldn't get quite enough on it. Matt gets it out to Boss. Now Boss pinched down. Koa gonna go for the back pass. Ezio has to go full field, but Matt cuts it away. Samu up next, shot blocked by Koa. A good read, but it just gets as far as Vice. Vice a dunk on Boss. Ezio along clear. Boss not going to be able to reach this one. Koa looking for bumps. Can't find any either. Just gets demoed himself. Matt drops low. Catches forward. That one right at Boss. But honestly, Houston just not able to get that threatening. This one, though, surely. But it's right at Vice again. And Matt's first to the follow. The 1v1. Even still won by Florida. The shutout remains, although Boss, full field, it's wide. Another opportunity, another one, just not quite. And Florida have consistently been first to the rebound. Now Matt gonna catch it out to the side again. Koa pinched across high in front of net. Vice cuts it away. Samu, another clear. Ezio gonna look for a catch. Vice will get the first touch. Boss trying to jump on it. Can't find a touch at all. Vice winning it forward again. Ezio Taps it backward, trying to follow. Samu gets it away. Koa up in the air, still staying behind it. Push now out off the left wall. Samu up to the ceiling. Ezio no boost, can't find a touch. Samu a dunk forward. Vice, first one to this. 2 minutes to go. Houston still trailing that one. Almost made it 2, but the post gonna save the Hornets that much more of a problem. Boss just gonna grab his corner, slow to challenge. Now he'll go. He'll win it away from Matt. Vice can't go, but actually no one from Houston goes, and he does have the time. Now Ezio 50 off the side. It'll get over Vice. Koa unchallenged, doesn't have a heavy touch, and it's a free catch for Matt. Now Ezio just puts it wide, can't even threaten the target. Matt gonna flick high. Vice backboard, trying to follow. Samu up next, 2-0. 87 seconds to go. And the Florida Ospreys have a multiple goal lead. And they are on playoffs point here. Koa trying to win it forward. Houston need to score soon. They're in the danger zone here. That one's over Samu. Ezio might have a chance. Puts it off the post back to Koa, but the double command works. Vice finds Samu. They find the back wall. It's Vice just wide. Koa will cut it away again, but we're down to 1 minute to play now. Ezio sitting behind it, going for the 50. Right, it's blocked away. Double commit. Neither player touches it. Boss, another shot. Finally good. Finally. Boss puts his team on the board. A perfect shot from the sidewall. And it is a 1-goal game. 58 seconds to go. It kills the perfect sweep. But more importantly, it gives them a chance. Samu's demoing at the midfield. Matt's back alone. But Ezio's touch is not going to be threatening. Now Matt finding Vice. Already pre-jumped to just about secure it. Top left corner. Matt to Vice. Snipes it. Koa, no chance to even get up for it. The Florida Ospreys, they were power ranked number 1 as soon as the trade came through for Matt. They struggled. They went to 5. They couldn't quite win dominantly enough to steal number 1. They find that first loss against OKC. But now they get their retribution. They get a chance against the top team, and they will not take that chance lightly. Hold on, though. Boss will make it a 1-goal game. Only 18 seconds to go, but Ezio finds Boss off the back wall. There is a window here. They need kickoff perfection. That is not outside of possibility. Ezio gonna get the ball, trying for the low 50. Vice an easy save. Koa there, beat out. It gets out to Boss. He'll play it forward. Ezio, backboard. Who's there? It's Matt. Koa gonna try to keep it forward. That one right at Vice, though. He'll clear it long. That'll force 0 seconds. Boss, a tough play. He'll pop it straight up. Ezio trying to pass it out. Matt's already up. He'll knock it back in. Koa, no boost. Dropping it down. Ezio, that one should fall. And the Florida Ospreys are the number 1 team. And the Florida Ospreys are going to the playoffs. Easy as you like, I suppose. A lot more dominant than I'm going to say anyone was really expecting here. But they get the win, and that's what matters. Sorry, I'm trying to set up the lobby kind of for the next game while we're here. Okay. We got plenty of time, but while we're waiting, what a performance by Florida. That's the main takeaway here. What a performance. Of course, I'm going to hit them up, ask for the interview. But what a game. I mean, he said they were going for the sweep, and they got it. I'll ask for the interview. I will be shocked if it's not a resounding yes. Wait, let me look the score of that while I wait, as I think I got a response there. Okay. But what a game. Florida headed to the playoffs. I'll be back in just a moment with the winning team. And we are now back winning Florida Ospreys. Now number one, now playoff bound. First thoughts after the win.
I called it 3-0. You're all moms.
Yeah, honestly, I was not expecting a almost perfect sweep, but I will take it. First game was really kind of rocky, I'll say, just because it was one goal at the beginning and then none for the rest of the game. But I mean, it was solid. I can't really say anything too bad about him.
I mean, to be fair, Sam, I did come home like 2 minutes before the match.
That is
That
true.
is. We got no warm up Maddie for the game.
Yeah, our first 3-0 sweep with no warm up mat.
Maybe that's the strategy.
Yeah, maybe that's a new play.
Same.
But I will ask, holding them no goals in the first two games, do you think that comes from your defense or them struggling on offense? We did see claims that Koa couldn't hit a shot in their last series.
I feel like we just had pretty good defense all around. We kept a lot of pressure on them that they really. It felt like we really weren't in our half a lot of the times, and when we would just bang it back out and pass to teammates.
Yeah, plus we were
Yeah.
playing lockdown on our goal line. I think in the first two games I had 7 saves. We were actually just straight locking them out of our net.
Yeah, accompanying like with the saves, we also had like really great follow ups. Vice just hitting it like somewhat in the air, and me or Matt just being there to bang it to the corner and activate a quick counter attack. That was mainly our savior right there.
Looking at your schedule, you did mention it in the pregame, Vice. Round Rock, LA, Lincoln. Definitely easier than Houston's. Do you see yourselves holding the number one seed?
Yeah, so 3-0, 3-0. I mean, you saw how the scrims went against this big cat, and I don't think Anomaly's going to make much of a difference. So another free 3-0.
Damn.
Damn.
Is Doggo gonna go from an interviewer to a player?
Yeah, talk
Some
your shit, Doggo. I
banter-
want to
some
hear you talk
banter in
shit as a
here?
caster,
Yeah.
too.
Hey, we don't need to weigh in too much. Got 2 weeks until then. I do think our team's better than then. I think sweep would be crazy. You guys very easily could win. We could win. That should be a good game. But yeah, I do like to hear the confidence from you, and I think it is with
Yeah,
very reasonable. Very
yeah,
clear.
when do I not always talk like this? So I mean,
This is very true, of course.
I also shout out to Hollow predicting the 3-0.
yeah, Hollow did say it in the
Yeah,
post game of
facts.
the last one.
It's the
Man
boy.
DMs me game 2 of the series. He was like, I predicted y'all to win 3-0. You better not let me down. I was like, okay, I got you.
All right, well, congrats on the win. Any last things to say? I would ask about your next game against Round Rock. I'm not sure. It'll be too different from what Vice said, though. So
Yeah, I just got one thing to say. Fuck you, D-Fane. That's it.
anything from you, Matt or Samu, before we wrap things up?
Shout out Ellen, my dirty chud.
Hornets are false number one seeds. So I gotta say.
Yeah, they had an easy season.
Easy season, and we just humbled them. You know what I'm saying? GG.
Yeah, go Knicks. But a good game for them. They actually played pretty well. We just played at the top of our game. Not fully, but
Yeah,
we played
surprisingly,
pretty well.
our first sweep, and at that, almost a perfect sweep. They couldn't have gotten any more unlucky with how we played.
All right, well, congrats on the win. Good luck next week. Head out and wrap things up.
Thank you for
Yep.
hosting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a performance. I mean, they said it. Didn't first sweep of the season, didn't expect that. You do see it coming through in the Discord from Jay. This is the first game of Houston's that Couch has not casted, and it is also the first game they have lost, and it didn't look all of that great in that. I think they played fine, but Florida were just a level above. Florida lights out defense, kept them stuck on offense, just really didn't let Houston do much. So congratulations to Florida. They were definitely, I did mention it towards the end there, going into the season, roster-wise, they were ranked number one. Everyone expected them to be number one. That's just how it was. It didn't go that way because they did struggle. They played close games, all of that. They looked like one of the top teams. They never left that discussion, but they never were the top team. Now, I think that's definitely more of a conversation. I think OKC still look good. OKC still beat them a couple weeks back. Vinland still look really good. They have 2 losses. One of those is a forfeit, so can't weigh that as much, it feels like. But they did beat Vinland. They have beat Houston, and they are number one on the standings after this week. So congratulations to Florida again. That will do it for our second game of the night. But guess what? We're only halfway through. We have 2 more to go. We'll be back at 9 p.m. in about 20 minutes for Erie versus Birmingham. I'll be taking you through that one again. And then at 10 p.m., we will have New Mexico versus Honolulu, another very important game for the Pixel League. But that does it for this one. A reminder again, Boomer will be holding his RLCS tryouts after the conclusion of his game. So that'll be probably about 9:45, 10 p.m. Keep that in mind. Your final score here, though, Florida 3, Houston 0. Florida clinch playoffs, steal away number 1, and cement their strength once again. But we'll be back in just a little bit for the third game of the night.